Well, there we go.
After the picket protests, many fine men left Bright Sands to join you. Then Edvard struck back. He imprisoned all who were close to your father, including my beloved Thomas. My husband and the others were deported to Wormway's prison, and I've heard nothing from him ever since. If you do find him unharmed, prithee tell him his wife yearns for his return.
We are nearing the place your father died. Whatever happens, stay calm.
So there you are, the traitor's children.
How dare you?
Oh, spare me the nauseating drivel. Flogging Queenie's peachy island in the New World to some rebel upstarts? Ha! Traitor is too generous a word.
Father would never have. He was the Queen's stalwart, a member of the Royal Council. He
hung himself in one of my cells. I'd call that a rather conclusive admission of guilt.
We did not come here to be insulted. We came to strike a bargain. The demolition man, Thomas. We want him.
Oh, I vaguely remember him. Stubborn, with a loose mouth, just as innocent as all the others. He is small fry. A bail has been set. Pay every penny of his money, and I will place him immediately at your disposal. I can't think why he'd be worth anything. Everyone here is beyond redemption.
Well, never mind. Anyway, search for the demolitions expert. In the pit.
No, we're in here
Is that him?
It.
Nope.
Demolition? I could demolish a proper breakfast.
What? Edvard's new vision for Bright Sands.
Aha.
Samuel Goods, engineer? Aye, that's me. Who's asking? Done.
Right, well there we go. So that's seems to be underway.
The least I'm due for my suffering.
Sure, 5,000, go away.
He's ready for transportation.
He appears to have found himself in the pub. Talk to the demolitions expert. Is that he? Right there.
So, I'm a commodity now, to be bought and sold. Your father treated me like a human being.
You're welcome.
I don't know what you're trying to achieve here, but it won't bring Samuel back.
Very nice, thank you. Anyway, can we ta-da! There you go, phase 1 done. Finish that phase. Now then.
I'm still waiting for the boom.
Oh, well, okay. Well, let's get on with that one then. Next phase. Cotton and stuff. Toggle to assign more workers from other buildings. Using the same workforce type. I see.
Mining for you, mining for Eli.
Wow. Let's see now, shall we? We'll let him get on with that. Right. Well, look, I've had a chance to have a look at this and really play around with the trading. I'm hemorrhaging money like there's no tomorrow. I don't know how or why. I don't know if it's to do with this project that's happening over here. It very well might be, but we'll see what happens when that sorts itself out. So here's the thing. Remember I said about adjusting all these trade things, and I said that you can have a look at this, and you've got no trade. This trading post will not trade this good with trading ships visiting the harbor. You have maintained stock at a particular volume, will buy or sell, and you have sell one above and buy. And I was trying to figure out how you could adjust these so that they did one or other of the things. You can't do all. It's either or. So this is setting your trade stance for this product. Buy and sell means that you're buying and selling to maintain the stock at 45 in this case, which means that has an impact on your economy, because if your stock drops below 45, obviously you start buying it, which costs you money. And if you go over 45, you start selling it, which is fine. If you have sell when above 45, then they don't do anything below 45, but they only sell when it goes above 45. And the same with buy. They don't sell, they only buy. So I went through and set all of those. You can see that they're now all on the sell. Red is sell. So they're all set to sell. When you have a look at the chart, you will see that the slider bars have a green portion and a red portion. So for example, there with timber, you have a small green portion and a large red portion. That is because this is got an awful lot. It's set to sell, but I have an awful lot in stock. So they're selling like crazy and selling like crazy and selling like crazy, and that's all well and good. So I've changed everything that I have, that I am confident in the supply of, so that we can sell it. Now, what else does that mean? He's trading with me again. He must be coming to buy something, and he's waiting until he gets the stock that he requires. Yeah, there we go. So he's bought something. Our money jumped up a little bit, so he bought something that wasn't worth an awful lot of value. What does that mean when it comes to our trade ships? Well, if we go to here, this is where we have trade routes. So I have a trade route currently operating. So what is happening on this trade route? Well, when you go to your island, it will tell you offers. Now, based on the surplus materials that I have set up to sell, the offers are those surplus materials that I have availability to sell. As we said when we were looking at it, we had an awful lot of planks, and you can see down there that there's an awful lot of planks that I'm offering to sell. And you did see that I had some flour, and that has gone. Either I have used it or someone has bought it. If we go to the people we would like to trade with, Sir Archibald Blake would like coke, and he will give us all those things in exchange for coke or coal. And Eli Bleakworth at Wormways Prison will take an infinite amount of potatoes and sell us I think there was that iron ore and charcoal or coke or whatever. Anyway, so on the basis of these as well, I have decided that for this guy, potatoes is good. So I set up another potato farm. I'm going to go and have a look at that and see how potatoes is progressing. But I set up a trade with this chap. And what you can do in this menu is you can go to your island. So we're loading up this product here to a full load if we can get it, which is 50. I can probably drop it down a little bit and make it more like 20, because we don't actually make an awful lot of that, and we can unload the 20 when we get there. So then we'll travel a little bit more frequently, because I'm not making this an awful lot. And if we wanted to, we could load up with what he's got for sale, which is these things. But I don't want to, because it costs us money. So at the minute I'm just trying to do a one-way trade. I'm basically selling this to him because that's all I have, and that's what he wants, and that's what our trade looks like, and that's currently happening. And my trade ship, wherever it is, that's the Toto. Where is on my trade route? That one. Let's jump to the ship. He is on his way back. So he has just dropped off and he is on his way back again, which is jolly good. Our idle ship is there and we can jump to him because he's at our port. So that's a brief snapshot of trading underway, which took an awful lot of management, I tell you. So I set up this additional potato farm here, over here, and we are making spuds here at 100%. We are making spuds here at 100%, and this thing is making schnapps. Now, these guys, I don't need a lot of schnapps, so I can turn that productivity way down. I can keep making it, but it takes the demand off my potatoes. And if I go and have a look here, our potato volumes is now up to 37. So we could set up an additional trade route. This warehouse is running across a problem with too many transporters, which is backing it up a little bit. We've got an awful lot of primary producers in this area. We've got 2 of these potato farms. We've got the snaps. We've got the pigs. We've got the sheep over here. We've got the wool. You know, so there's a possibility we really should have another warehouse, but I'm thinking about the costs in relation to that and all the rest of it. So another issue: too many producers in one area. Can't get in and out of your warehouse because it only has so many loading docks. Right, so we've only got 3 loading docks. So every time we get more than 3 wagons come in, they all get jammed up. So let us see. We have this guy, which is our trade ship. You see, he's only carrying 4. For coal. He's not really making us a lot of money. Our charcoal kiln. Really? He just doesn't mind working hard. I can up him to 50% with no detrimental effect. I'm gonna say I find that very hard to believe, but
Dead on me feet.
yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. I'm happy to produce more. Yeah, the obvious answer here with the potatoes is now that we actually have potatoes going, I can go to this guy and we can edit this route and we can add him as an island. See? So then what we're saying is when we're at Ditchwater, we will also load up with potatoes. 50's probably a lot. Again, let's try 20. And then when he gets there, he can offload 20. And I don't really want to buy coal because I don't think it's going to work out. But we'll save that because I think, let's have a look. Oh, wrong thing. Let's have a look at what he's... So it doesn't tell me what he's actually selling it 4, which is interesting. Let's go and have a look. Maybe it says over here. This is Wormway's prison.
Not everything of yours is out in the open.
So he's offering iron at 26 and coal at 20. And he is prepared to
What a jolly, jolly surprise.
buy coal at 32. Well, now that's interesting because I can buy coal from this guy at 20 and sell it back to that guy for 32, right? Am I right? I mean, that seems right to me, unless I've erred somewhat. The trader will buy anything you have to offer for any price. Oh, I see. We could offer any price. What have we got? It won't let me select offer a trade. And he's got, what is this? He's got things like, oh, these are obviously special items and things. Okay. I wonder. Well, anyway, I might have a little fiddle around with that off camera. Like I said, still hemorrhaging money, which is a bit of a pain. But let's move on and finish this last phase of the demolition, shall we? Ignite the fuse!
Who are all these busybodies? Blowing up rocks can't be that complicated.
A shame you can't appreciate the craft this requires. Never mind. The charges have been primed. The perimeter cleared. We are ready to detonate. Boom.
My apologies. That was indeed impressive. Is there anything dynamite won't solve, I wonder?
Possibly headaches. Well, there we go.
Iron into steel, steel into arms, and we shall have fulfilled our first royal commission.
Quite. So, we need a mine. So we'll get a mine on there, and
chance while your father still lived. No use dragging it out now he's gone.
yes, thank you. Right, well, we got a warehouse here, which is a bit by the by, but I think what we'll do is we will draft our little road up here. Oh, look, we could do that. That's not bad. I don't mind that. And the other thing is I would like to move that because honestly, it's just sitting in the middle of nowhere. But I am going to need it, but I'm going to need it there. And I'm not going to need this bit of road right now.
The scales of justice don't balance themselves.
I'm fairly certain they don't. What did I fail to do? Oh, I failed to do something, didn't I? I meant to build a gunboat or something. Right, this probably needs upgraded. Let's do that, just because. Right, this is working. All good. How fast can they work? I mean, I don't want to push people. Let's say 30%? Right, we're still hemorrhaging money. Still hemorrhaging money. Steel beams. Yes, I know. It's over here, isn't it? Steel beams. I need a steel factory. I need the iron mine, the charcoal. I would need the furnace, which would cost me 500. Which I would not put there. I would put over here somewhere. So that it was right next door to these things. Which would be tickety boo. I mean, can we build up some supply of stuff first before I do anything crazy while I try and sort out my money situation? Right. So yeah. So well, there we go. So we came in 2,800. So it's not a killing, but it's 200. So that trade route, ultimately, by the time we go and come and switch everything around, and it's all cash flow and trade flow and everything else, is leaving us 200 in the black. So the trade route itself is making money, and it's helping keep this. And obviously, that's based on the current expense situation. So if we can make this bit of the city more profitable, then that trade route is profitable. And and what do we need? And I built this thing, and I don't actually know if I need it, because I don't think there's anything in it. I think I just built it. Boom. Which is fine, and we can build the harbour wall again. Where's my port? And we'll do that. Nope, didn't want to do that. Want to do that. There you go. Fine, so we've prettified it up, makes it look like a little bit of port, there's a bit of thing going on, there's everything else, took out a little bit of expense that I didn't otherwise need. Right, we're underway again. So, what quests have we got active? We've got to build steelworks, we've got to build boats, schooners and gunboats and frigates, and what we've said before is in order to do that we need weapons, we need to do that. I'm not happy about embarking on a new quest in terms of spending a lot of money building things until we have more money in the bank, because we're now up to 5,000, which is fine. I just got that money back from demolishing something. So, trade-wise, selling a lot of potatoes. What do we need for needs? What do they need? Soap. Yeah, soap. Clothes are on the up, soap. So predominantly what they want is clothes and soap. I think I've solved the clothes problem, because now instead of spending all of our cotton on sales,
I even see a smidge of daylight now.
We've slowed them down, and we're now not amassing sales. I mean, we got 34 sales, for crying out loud. So we need to make the soapworks. To make the soapworks, we need to make the steelworks. Let's bite the bullet and make the gosh darn it steelworks, shall we? Yeah, let's put it right next to there. Need to attach it with a road.
Trying, at least. I know Samuel wouldn't have given up.
Yeah, just make it around it, shall we? I can always make that like that. Makes it a little bit more industrial-esque. Right, they're gonna get all their stuff together to get their steel going, which is fine. We need some more workers. To get more workers, we would need to build workers' houses. Can we build workers' houses? Or can you only go... You can only build... Cannot build workers' houses. We can only build farmhouses and upgrade them. So what is the problem here? These will not upgrade because missing a resident. So we've got What if... How many are in there? 5. Why can't I upgrade you? Needs have been fulfilled. Is that to do with this? Supply is going down. Why is supply going down? We need more of these things. I mean, that's the grain farm, sorry.
Busy season.
Let's take it up to 15. And you will also be at 15. Which means we may be able to look at the money we're hemorrhaging. 400. This is because we don't have enough people. What about you? People are generally happy. Let's increase that by 10%. What's his production time? 27. What's their production time? 26. And I've got 2 of these. I can make another one. Let's see if that solves the problem. I hadn't intended to put it quite there. Be able to move it.
Is the belt running faster than usual?
See if we can't increase this production. It says supply is improving. What if we then build that soapworks we were originally going to build? That one that we were going to build out here, remember? And then we need a soap factory. They're quite busy over there. I know the soap factory is maybe not everybody's favourite, but what if we built it down there? Right, I mean that's the fisheries soap factory. It's much of a muchness, isn't it? We need more workers. That's good. Let's upgrade. Wants a church. Where's the church? There we are. What's a church cost when it's at home? 2,500? That make me broke. Are you having a giraffe? Are you having a giraffe? Right, I know my people are definitely not happy. Church and a pub. Schnapps is improving. Blimey. Money's going up. I'll tell you what, if I get to 4,000 I'll buy you a church. How's about that? Although maybe more like 5? Could we wait till 5? Would that be okay? So here we are. We need to build a trading post on an island with hops fertility. So this is Brizzlewhich, an unsettled island, not a million miles from us. You'll see up in the top hand right, it's got potatoes, hops, which you can see over there at the quest. It's got some bell peppers, some grapes. It's got iron, coal, and
I run things around here in me own little way, like.
Hi, Burl.
Disregard the cake shop front. Skeletons dangle in Beryl's pantry.
Okay. Anyway, build trading post. So we're over here. We've loaded up our ship with 10 tons of timber and 10 tons of steel. And we'll hit L1. This is now
Scale of operation, dear.
better than us. Let's put that over there. Can I put you over there?
I shall await you by cheerily sifting through paper.
So hops things. They got bears apparently. Is that what's making that noise? Must be bears out here.
I can ask,
Don't
but
know.
after that, it is up to you.
Yes, thank you.
I feel it reflects the times. Really, entirely marvelous to meet you. And that we may show truth, or anything, actually, in my, our broadsheet.
No, we don't like that. How do we edit that? Let's do that.
My first tip-off was a riot at a mill. I got to the picket line only to take a
How do
stone
I
to the head.
change that?
When I came to, everyone, and my story had
Edit? I want to do that. So, click on it. Oh, it needs to unlock a condition. Oh, I see. Consumerism. Affects the income. Yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah, let's publish that.
Censorship is
Thank
not
you.
always the cranny of the...
Yes. It's not actually that bad. My people are not actually suffering that bad. The money situation is not great. I need to have a look at this island. What have we got on here? This is the pub. No. So we have this small thing. And what's a worker thing? Is the pub? We'd need a hop farm. We really just don't have an awful lot of money for this, to be fair. It does not seem to have any particulars. Thinking perhaps we could put it... We don't want to put it a million miles away, because we want it to bring stuff to the... 96, huh? Put that there. Gonna need to bring wood, huh? Right, so... Right, well, that is perhaps all moving now. Oh, look at this. We're about to go bankrupt. It's going to be interesting to see what happens when you run out of money. What do these people want?
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, master? You can make better what's already gold.
Find stray dogs.
I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
Was that it? I just had to find them the once. Let's see. Oh, our money's gone back up again while I was doing that. I thought we were going to go bankrupt. Stuff is being produced. They are making food. They are arguably self-sustainable. These people, on the other hand, are having a heck of a problem of a dime, ain't they? Heck of a problem of a dime of a thing. Need the monetary situation to improve, young man. Need the monetary situation to improve. You could perhaps do things like pause production. Yeah. Let's pause production of these guys out here, which we do not currently need. Right, there you go, look at that. That's increased some significantness from our perspective. Right, well, I think we'll leave it there for this episode, so, because we've got a bit of things to do, and I've got some things to improve upon, and I'll probably call you back when things have stabilized a little bit. So we've got Brizzlewhich Island, which is where we're going to be making our beer, so we've certainly got our hops production going on. We've got our little village community, which is beginning to grow. We're beginning to reach out and expand. We've obviously got our main community, which is a bit of a exercise. We've obviously expanded into the hills, and we've got room to move further up here to get oil and various other bits and pieces and all the rest of it. And we figured out how to trade, and we've got trading ships off on trade routes. So we need to spend a little bit of time, and I think let the game run for a little bit without doing anything strange, startling, or fascinating with quests, and get some money back, because we can't keep going this close. What the heck is that? Is that a gunboat? We can't keep going that close to some kind of party boat. Who's this? People. Yeah, we can't keep going this close to zero cash, because at some point it is going to cause us a great deal of trouble. So don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, and I'll see you all again soon. Ta-ta. PlayStation